Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to some more of the Promised Neverland. Who misses that intro? I know I did. Anyways, we're back here with some more Promised Neverland. Last time we watched episode 4, and it's been a minute. It's been quite a minute since I last turned on this series. So I am tired of my long hiatuses from this bingeable show, this bingeable anime. It's been amazing, but I just haven't found the time to watch it. So today, I am binging through 8 episodes. That's right, episodes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, you guys will see it sporadically throughout the week. 2 episodes a day here, 1 episode a day here. That's how it's going to work out this week. But if you guys want to watch the full reaction for any one of these episodes throughout the week, be sure to check the description down below. It takes you right to the BitChute, and you can watch the full entire episode with the audio, all that good stuff. Anyways, last episode, episode 4, had to rewatch it because, you know, recap, and I gotta know what's going on. Some things I noted for episode 4, the way they the way they speak about these children. It's like, oh, they're products, oh, it's merchandise, oh, the market value is going to diminish from these other farms not producing quality merchandise from these children. They don't even refer to them as children. It's always products, merchandise, it's always items, basically. So it's clear how they think about these kids. These kids are just, you know, they're just items to them. They're just tools. They're not humans to them, basically. They're just livestock. And, you know, it's very clear what they're trying to compare this to in terms of real world struggles. But we're not gonna get too political, obviously, here. Anyways, other than that, I was able to notice the different character traits for each one of the main trio here. In terms of intelligence, all 3 of them have it, but in sort of like in different forms. You know what I mean? Norman is about that confidence. He's about thinking 3 steps ahead. He is all about he's the man with the plan, basically. That's Norman. So Norman is always showing up looking like he's, you know, the guy of everything. He's got the brains. He's got all the know-how in terms of everything that might happen. And I think that comes from not trusting anyone. He's very limited on the people he's able to fully, you know, spill his plans to. It seems so far Emma is the one he mostly trusts, because it's clear Emma has sort of this I don't want to say naive, but she's a lot more empathetic than the other 2 in terms of expressing her emotions. She's a lot more emotional than the other 2. She thinks of these kids as her family, and she's not able to leave them just as easily as Norman, or especially Ray. You know, Ray is more so survival of the fittest. You know, his brain is operating on the whole instinctual survival necessity of life. So in terms of intelligence, it's clear Norman has the what's it called? It's a tactful sort of think ahead type of intelligence. He's very cautious with his steps. That's his type of intelligence. Emma has the more emotional intelligence. She's very she's able to feel a lot more than the other 2. It hasn't helped her, I want to say, just yet, but I feel like we're gonna see that come into play a lot later. Maybe through that she's able to convince one of these demons not to eat them. Who knows what might happen. But Ray is rather more so the survival intelligence. He's the one who's always thinking logically, and he doesn't let emotions get in the way with his ideas, which is clear with what is happening now in terms of Norman tricking Ray into thinking the plan was to hide the rope. So he said to Don, he said that the rope was under his bed, and to Gilda that the rope was in the ceiling somewhere in the 2nd floor bathroom, I believe. Basically, he told Ray that he was going to tell them both of these things, but he didn't actually, and basically tricked Ray, or led Ray into a trap, because he suspected Ray of being the one, or being the main informant as one of the kids. And it's clear that, or not clear, but it makes sense that Isabella, right? The mother would choose Ray as an informant, because in terms of emotional attachment to these kids, we haven't seen Ray show as much as Emma or even Norman. So it's very smart that Isabella would go for the least emotional child, least emotional, most intelligent, to sort of inform her on things like this. Anyways, that's enough talking. Let us get into episode 5. Again, if you want to watch along with me, link is down in the description. Takes you straight to BitChute, free to everyone. If the I hit the mic, my bad. If the BitChute link is not working, you might be watching this a bit too early. Typically, earlier viewers don't get to watch the BitChute link just because it takes a while to process on BitChute. Anyways, if it's working for you guys, then be sure to check it out down in the description below, and I will see you in the analysis of this episode. All right, for those of you who are here for the full reaction, let's get it started. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Of course, the cliffhanger. My lord, the cliffhanger. I wrote down nothing for episode 5, even though the amount of info dropped is insurmountable to the past 4 episodes. My god. So Rei is indeed a traitor. No more question marks for that. Rei is a traitor, but a traitor for good reasons. It is actually a good reason that he is a traitor, considering the fact that he was able to get so much info for them regarding Mom's plans and how much info she knows on them. So depending on which way Rei may be swayed, bars, he could still turn out to be an enemy. If Mom ever does figure out that he is being a double spy, then she might try to turn him into a triple spy and spy on them for her and try to feed them false information like he's doing to her. So if Rei does get found out that he's being a double spy, that is probably the most dangerous outcome for them right now. Other than that, if they can continue on like this, which I doubt they will, this anime, I can already tell this is not an anime for good endings, that's for sure. But there's going to be some type of turnaround in which something insane happens, and I am pretty sure it's going to come from Rei being a traitor and trying to do all this stuff on his own. He seems to be more of the lone wolf type of guy. Other than that, episode was really solid. It was more talking than most episodes. I mean, this episode has been a lot of setup, or not this anime. First part of this has been a lot of setup. So I was told this is more so mind games rather than fights, which makes sense, and I'm really enjoying that. I'm really enjoying the whole dispute in terms of escape here and how they're trying to go about things. It goes a lot more in depth than I originally thought. So episode 5 was fantastic. Got a lot of info here. First and foremost, Rei's a traitor. They're also expanding upon the types of intelligence that these main 3 kids are portraying. So, with Rei, it's a survival intelligence. He's all about surviving with the best possible chances, no matter the cost, no matter the possible, basically who might die and who might get hurt. He doesn't really consider those factors, so it's very interesting to see. Norman is more so a think ahead type of intelligence. He's always planning ahead, but Emma is more so the emotional intelligence, and I think that may be able to help him in the near future. But other than that, let's get right into episode 6. If you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like, all that good stuff. Join the Discord, talk to me about this anime. Fantastic anime so far. Of course, watching the full episode down in the description below, and click the link to BitChute if you want to watch the full episode. Anyways, I'm gonna get right into episode 6, but I'm ending off this video here, so hopefully you guys watch the next one. Peace.